Welcome to Elvia, where reality is more terrifying than fiction. Before we begin, subscribe, like and share this video, because what you're about to hear, most people don't know. Imagine a ship gliding peacefully across the endless blue, its passengers unaware of the danger lurking ahead. In the middle of the vast, unforgiving ocean, with nothing but water stretching to the horizon in every direction. Suddenly, disaster strikes. Flames erupt, racing across the decks. There's no land, no hope of escape, just chaos and terror as fire consumes everything. This is the haunting story of the MV Doña Paz, a tragedy that would become the deadliest peacetime maritime disaster the world has ever seen. With over 4,000 lives lost, it was even more deadly than the infamous RMS Titanic, leaving a legacy of heartbreak and unanswered questions. December 20th, 1987. The world was winding down for the holidays, but on this night, fate had other plans. The clock struck midnight, marking the beginning of a night that would be remembered for decades. On the dark waters, thousands of passengers crowded onto a ferry, far more than it was ever meant to carry. Many were unregistered, their names missing from any official list. Most had no life jackets, trusting the calm sea to keep them safe. The ocean was eerily calm, the surface smooth as glass beneath the pale moonlight. The night air was thick with silence, broken only by the distant hum of engines and the quiet murmur of passengers. Then, out of the darkness, distant lights appeared on the horizon. A silhouette slowly emerged, growing larger as it approached, cutting through the night like a ghostly apparition. Suddenly, disaster struck. The two ships collided violently in the open sea, but this was no ordinary accident. Something far more dangerous was about to unfold. The other vessel was an oil tanker, loaded with over 8,000 barrels of gasoline. The collision set the stage for a catastrophe that would change countless lives forever. In a matter of seconds, something unimaginable happened. The ocean itself erupted into flames, turning the dark water into a blazing inferno. The fire spread with terrifying speed, lighting up the night sky. Flames raced across the surface, fueled by leaking oil, creating a wall of fire that seemed impossible to escape. The water, once a refuge, became a deadly trap. Desperate passengers leapt from the burning ship, only to land in the fiery sea below. There were no alarms, no warnings, and no instructions, just chaos and confusion everywhere. With no way out, people screamed for help as families were separated and vanished in the chaos. The ship was quickly consumed, becoming a floating inferno in the middle of the night. Out of thousands, only a handful survived. No proper passenger list, no accountability, just silence and ashes. An entire tragedy, lost in the dark. This wasn't just an accident. It was a failure of safety, responsibility, and humanity. A disaster that should have never happened. And yet, it did. If this story shocked you, subscribe to Elvia for more dark truths the world forgot.